Welcome back to Bryan's Miniature Gaming. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the action. Today, I'm bringing you an epic fictional scenario, the Battle of England, set right after the historical Battle of Hastings in 1066. This imagined conflict unfolds as William the Conqueror takes the throne. I've recreated this thrilling moment using my custom tabletop gaming system, Bryan's Miniature World of Gaming. Let's dive into the battle. I hope you enjoy the fight for the future of England. The Battle of England is about to begin. King William and his loyal army have marched to the outskirts of Leicester, where they are met by Clarence, the Plantagenet, and his determined forces. Will King William defend his crown, or will Clarence seize the throne and claim England as his own? The fate of a kingdom hangs in the balance. Who will become victorious? King William commanded his noble houses of Wiltshire, Clifford, Pembroke, and Oxford to advance their forces up the hill and unleash a volley of arrows upon the armies of Clarence the Plantagenet. But the steep terrain proved challenging. Only one of Oxford's units managed to scale the ridge successfully, slowing their overall assault. Still, the archers from King William's side struck with precision, cutting down several bowmen from the forces of Norfolk and Worcester, who served under Clarence. Norfolk's archers retaliated, felling a number of Wiltshire's men in return. Worcester's archers, however, missed their mark, and the archers from Essex and Herbert, both part of Clarence's army, remained out of range. With the first exchanges of arrows complete, the Battle of England is underway. King William's forces hold a narrow advantage, but the tide of war can turn at any moment. Having secured his high ground, King William held his position. He ordered the noble houses of Wiltshire and Clifford to remain in place and rain arrows down upon the forces of Clarence the Plantagenet, the armies of Norfolk and Worcester. Wiltshire's archers struck with deadly precision, completely wiping out Norfolk's unit of crossbowmen. Clifford's archers followed suit, devastating Worcester's forces by eliminating 4 full archer units. Clarence's armies were now in grave peril. Seizing the momentum, King William commanded Pembroke and his men to scale the lower ridge to secure additional high ground. The entire army of Pembroke responded with perfect discipline, ascending the ridge and gaining a strong tactical position against the enemy. The same could not be said for Oxford. Ordered to climb the steeper ridge, not a single one of his units made it to the top. The incline proved too treacherous. In the chaos that followed, Clarence's battlefield orders failed to reach his nobles. Confusion reigned. The armies of Essex and Herbert were blocked by the very presence of Norfolk and Wiltshire's forces directly ahead, where still their archers remained out of range. With morale collapsing among Norfolk and Worcester's battered armies, King William's blow had not only weakened Clarence's strength, it had shaken the spirit of his command. Unless Clarence acted swiftly, he risked watching two of his key armies rout and flee the battlefield. Amidst the chaos unfolding between the armies of Norfolk and Worcester, commanded by Clarence the Plantagenet, orders from their leader failed to reach the front lines. Confusion reigned, and their soldiers remained exposed to relentless volleys of arrows. King William's noble army of Wiltshire struck hard, eliminating two of Norfolk's archer units, even as Norfolk managed to take down a few of Worcester's own archers in the crossfire. But the pressure mounted. Clifford's forces followed up with a deadly strike, wiping out another of Norfolk's archer units and further weakening his already battered ranks. Then came the hammer blow. Pembroke's army unleashed a devastating assault, destroying another of Norfolk's archer units along with a unit of billmen, while suffering only a single casualty in return. Overwhelmed by losses from Wiltshire, Clifford, and Pembroke, Norfolk's forces broke and fled the battlefield in full retreat. Witnessing the collapse, Worcester's army panicked and followed, sustaining further casualties from the advancing forces of Pembroke and Oxford. With his lines in disarray, communications severed, and the armies of Norfolk and Worcester routed, Clarence the Plantagenet had no choice. The retreat was sounded. In just 2 hours, the battle was decided. The Battle of England was over. King William had claimed a decisive victory, crushing the rebellion and securing his crown as the rightful Norman King of England. This concludes my YouTube video on the Battle of England, a fictional scenario brought to life using my custom game system, Bryan's Miniature World of Gaming, blending strategy, storytelling, and historical imagination. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more miniature wargaming content, both historical and fictional. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed experiencing the battle unfold as much as I enjoyed creating it.